Yep, good. All right. Hey everyone, my name is Shane Jarman, and today I'd like to present to you my Stackathon project, TVIZ. It's a Twitter stream manager. For those of you who don't know, Twitter's stream API is very cool. You get pretty much, well, I don't have it, we don't, as a normal user, you don't have access to the fire hose, which is all tweets, pretty much all the tweets that is going on Twitter, and you can get all of them. So we have access to the sample stream, which is, a lot of tweets. It's more tweets than I could possibly probably handle. But you can flip tracks, you can monitor, but a lot of ways, when you do it in Node or in your server, you just see like tweet received. This isn't like very useful. This isn't very informative. Like you just see you get a bunch of tweets. Sometimes you can console log all the information, but that's not always immediately useful to anyone trying to analyze what's going on in real time, which is what I love Twitter for. Twitter's great for real-time analysis of things going on at this exact moment. So what's cool about that is my stream manager here that I created allows you to kind of see a lot of tweets going on. Right now, we're looking at all tweets geotagged on the East Coast. Not all tweets have coordinates on them. Only a small subset do. When I was looking at another stream, I think 1 out of every 1,000 tweets has coordinates on it. So this is just a small sample of tweets. But if we start the session, we can see it gives us an estimate of tweets per minute, how many tweets have been processed, which all the processing of the tweets and breaking down the data is done on the client side. The server is simply sending the tweets via a socket to the front end here. And so while we filter through our tweets, in the background there's a little bit of calculation going on. It's calculating how many tweets are going on per minute, where those tweets are located. It captures the recent most 100 tweets because I cannot store thousands of tweets on the browser without it crashing. And it creates kind of a word cloud. Well, it was going to create a word cloud, but I didn't quite get around to that feature because it was painful to work with React and D3. So I ended up using Highcharts, which was great for some of the other visualizations. And so now if we end our session here, we can see a map of where all these tweets were located, or most of them, the ones with geotags. So you can see there's a lot of activity here. It's kind of a little worrisome doing this with like live Twitter stream data because I have no control over what exactly is displayed. But it all looks pretty nice. You can see like the recent most 100 when I ended the stream. Don't want to go through too far those. And the cloud, which is cool. You can see like what's of the area in the East Coast, what is trending, what are people talking about, like what are the most used words. So you can see hiring, career arc. I didn't realize Twitter was used so extensively for hiring, but maybe just those location-based tweets are used mostly for that. Hiring, opening, apply, nursing, retail, hospitality. Real Donald Trump is clearly doing well on the tweet scale here with 8 mentions. And so this is just a sample of the East Coast. And so if we go back, and actually let me just do this. Let me just restart this so we can see. So we're back to the tweets received. I cleared the server. We'll restart here. And now we can switch. We can start again, and we can end our session, and we can switch streams. So if we want to see a stream that has a lot going on, we can look at the Trump stream, which it's going to go too quick. No one can see what's going on here. So we switch here. We can see that there's lots of tweets going on. There's lots of activity. And kind of once you go through all these tweets, you can map out like, I think I did it in 5-second increments, how many tweets per minute, and you can kind of evaluate everything that's going on. So hopefully when I go to the cloud, there's nothing like weird going on here. But so we're going to end our session here. We've processed 1,000 tweets. Some of these are RTs here. Senator Sanders is on fire right now, talking trash about Trump. So you can see he has 17 mentions in the 1,000 tweets we processed in real time. None of these have been mentioned or seen before, and they just first got to the stream. And now we can see like volume statistics, like tweets per minute. That's a shorter scale. Last night I let it run for a little bit longer on just the East Coast stream. So we can see a map from last night of what tweet activity was going on at 4 in the morning when I was working on this. And I guess Yoda was tweeting from northern Canada. Don't know what that was about, but I'm sure he's got some good stuff going on. And you can see what's interesting is the volume here. You can see kind of the trends a little bit more. It takes a little while to kind of catch on, but you can see kind of how, like over this, I think, 4-minute span, how the tweet volume moved up and down. And I wish I would have gotten had more completed during like during the football games last night, because it's cool to see like when there's a lot of activity or touchdown, the tweets spike up and there's a ton of activity, and it kind of slows back down. So this is TVIZ. Thanks for listening, and it was a really enjoyable project that I made with React, sockets, and Highcharts. So thank you.